We all have a quiet, dangerous arrogance about time. We believe it belongs to us. We think we have a contract with the universe that guarantees us tomorrow, next week, next year. We live in the when. When I get that promotion, then I'll be happy. When I retire, then I'll travel. When things calm down, then I'll take care of my body. We treat our lives like a dress rehearsal, saving the best scenes for a finale that hasn't been written yet. We live on autopilot. We are sleepwalking. And sometimes the only way the universe can wake us up is to shake us violently. For me, the shaking didn't happen in a car crash or a dramatic storm. It happened on a Thursday afternoon, in a sterile conference room, with a phone pressed to my ear. It was a nurse's voice, and with one sentence, she took the future I had imagined and set it on fire. This is not just a story about a health scare. This is a story about the terrifying, beautiful moment when you realize you have been dead for years, and you finally decide to be born. Let's talk about the before. My life looked perfect on Instagram. I was 32. I had a marketing job that paid well enough to buy things I didn't need. I had a routine that ran like a Swiss watch. Alarm at 6:30. Coffee. Commute. Work. Scroll. Sleep. Repeat. It was efficient, it was safe, and it was completely empty. I was busy all the time, wearing my stress like a badge of honor. "How are you?" people would ask. "So busy," I'd say, as if that was an accomplishment. But beneath the surface, the warning lights were flashing. I had headaches I ignored. I was exhausted in a way that sleep couldn't fix. My body was trying to have a conversation with me, whispering, "Hey, something isn't right." But I wasn't listening. I was too busy climbing a ladder I didn't even want to be on. I thought I was invincible. I thought bad things happened to other people. Older people, unlucky people. Not me. I was playing the odds, assuming I'd win by default. Then came the pain, a dull ache in my side. Just a nuisance at first. I bargained with it. "It's just stress," I told myself. "It's just a pulled muscle." But the pain didn't care about my rationalizations. It got louder. It followed me to work. It sat with me at dinner. It woke me up at night. I finally went to the doctor, mostly to prove to myself that I was fine. The doctor was casual. "You're young," he said. "It's probably nothing." But he ordered an ultrasound, just to be safe. That phone call. The nurse asked if I was sitting down. She used my full legal name, and then she said the words that stopped the world spinning. "We found a mass on your kidney." A mass. A tumor. Cancer. The silence after those words is the loudest sound I have ever heard. In that split second, my entire identity collapsed. I wasn't a marketing manager anymore. I wasn't a friend. I wasn't a busy young professional. I was a patient. I was a statistic. I walked out of my office into the sunshine, and I felt like an alien. How could everyone else just be walking around, drinking lattes, laughing at jokes? Didn't they know the sky had fallen? The days that followed were a descent into hell. The terror wasn't just about dying. It was the crushing realization of how little I had actually lived. I lay in bed at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, and my life played back like a movie I had slept through. I mourned the trips I didn't take, the conversations I didn't have, the love I didn't express because I was too busy. I realized I had spent 32 years preparing for a life that might now be over before it even started. That is rock bottom. But rock bottom is also a foundation. The surgery was scheduled. The fear was agonizing. But in the middle of that darkness, a tiny, defiant spark lit up. I was sitting on my couch, terrified, watching the sunset. And for the first time in my life, I truly saw it. The colors, the way the light hit the buildings. It wasn't just a sunset. It was a miracle. And I thought, I want more of these. That was the shift. It wasn't about fighting death anymore. It was about fighting for life. The recovery was brutal, but it was also a resurrection. I stopped existing and started intentional living. It started small. I drank water like it was medicine. I threw out the processed junk food, not because I wanted to be skinny, but because I wanted to fuel the body that was fighting for me. I started walking, just to the corner at first, then around the block. I felt the wind on my face and tears streamed down my cheeks because I was there to feel it. I cut out the noise. The toxic friends? Gone. The mindless scrolling? Done. The projects that drained my soul? Quit. I realized that no is a complete sentence. I started telling people I loved them, staring them in the eye when I said it, Because I knew that later is not a promise. My life now is smaller in some ways, but infinitely deeper. I have a scar on my side. It's ugly, and it is the most beautiful thing I own. It is my map. It marks the spot where the sleepwalker died, and the person I am now woke up. Here is the truth you need to hear. And I say this with all the love in my heart. You are dying. From the moment you were born, you have been dying. But very few of us are actually living. Do not wait for the phone call. Do not wait for the accident, the divorce, the diagnosis. Do not wait for the universe to shake you. Wake up now. Listen to the whispers of your body before they become screams. Look at the people you love and realize they are temporary. Eat the good food, take the trip, quit the job if it's killing your soul. This event, whatever you are going through right now, whatever struggle brought you to this video, is not a punishment. It is an invitation. It is your wake-up call. Answer it. If you are ready to stop sleepwalking and start living, hit that subscribe button. Let's do this together. Tell me in the comments, what is one thing you are going to change today? Not tomorrow. Today, because today is all we have.